Welcome back to Football Manager on the ChesnoidPlays channel. Thank you very much for joining me. Today we crack on with the Championship season here in Season 3 with Cambridge United. Remarkably, in our first season at this level, we are still just 5 points off the playoffs. We're not paying attention to that. We only are bothered about staying up. That's first port of call, is confirming our Championship status for next season. We've got some very difficult fixtures on the way. West Brom at home, they're 4th. Burnley at home, underperforming in 23rd, but certainly going to have the quality to beat us. Bristol Rovers away, they are bottom. So that's a side that came up with us from the league below last season, and we hope to get a win there. And then Ipswich, who are 5th. So 2 of the playoff sitters, a side that are good enough to be in the playoffs but are underperforming. And then a relegation favourite at this stage, I suppose. But we hope to beat Bristol Rovers. Our form recently has been decent. It's not bad, to be fair. It's really genuinely not bad. And the most recent January transfer window saw us bring in Owen Beck on loan from Liverpool. Pleased with that. Charlie Patino on loan from Arsenal. Very pleased with that. And Nico Serrano on loan from Bilbao. Yeah, we managed that as well. It was quite a busy transfer window, actually, with some ins, some outs, some loan recallings and some other players leaving. We obviously bolstered our financial situation with the massive sale of Kai Yearn to Fulham for £5 million. That's going to bankroll us for 2 seasons. We also sold Harry Toffolo for 500 grand. We'll have to replace him in the summer. We got Owen Beck in as a loan, as a replacement. And we've loaned Sean Raggett. He's gone out on loan as well. But Hannibal was the free agent that joined us. He's still sensational. And Foti and Pitu both got recalls by their parent clubs, but we're not too bothered about that. So we'll crack on towards the game against West Brom in 3 days' time. We've just beaten Watford here. Might give everybody a rest, actually, as we push towards that next game to ensure that we're as fit as we possibly can be. And then from there, hopefully, more points on the board and stay in the league, right? And then see what happens after that. But at the very least, we want to stay in the league. We did actually alter the club vision to avoid relegation entirely. It was fight bravely. Now we've said we will stay up. And I think we'd be very, very shocked if we didn't at this stage. So let's see what we can do moving forward for the rest of the day. As ever, do drop the video a like. I'd appreciate it very much indeed. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more of this save or the F1 stuff or the My Player stuff, of course, as that continues as well. But do join me on stream. It'd be great to have you over on Twitch or on the YouTube channel where all of the streams happen. Chesnoid Live, there'll be a link to that in the description down below. But for now, I'm going to crack on, if you don't mind, and I'll see you against West Brom. An unchanged side other than the injured Shola Shortire, who feels he should have been picked. You're knackered, mate. Absolutely dead on your feet. No, you're not. He's just too tired. He's far too tired. Jack Butland in goal for them. Daryl Dyke up top. Alex Mowat in the midfield. Kipre in the defence as well. Carlin Grant on the bench. Josh Madger. A wealth of talent for West Brom to call upon. But if we pick up where we left off last time, which was a remarkable 2-1 win over Watford, maybe we could not get hammered 5-0. Like, if I was to have started my channel now... Oh, Hannibal's going to get sent off, isn't he? You moron. 20 minutes in to a giant game and Hannibal's gone and gotten himself sent off. Superb. Thank you, mate. Very, very good of you. Cheers. Yeah, really, really helpful, that. Lovely. Shaw down the left-hand side for West Brom here. 15 minutes to go. And Josh Madger finally makes the breakthrough for West Brom. It's been quite an even game statistically. But you knew that was coming, really. It was just a matter of time before they finally made their way through. And Josh Madger's going to be the one to get the goal to seal all 3 points for his side, unfortunately. There's the final whistle. West Brom 1, 10 men, Cambridge 0. I'll say unlucky. I already had a go at Hannibal at half-time. I'm not then going to go at his neck again at full-time, but that's exactly why Sorane's out for 3 to 6 weeks. That's why we're not contemplating anything about... I'm not going to appeal. Just absolutely chopped someone. That's why we're not contemplating going to the playoffs, because, quite frankly, we're not good enough to get there. All right, Burnley's side. Benson up top, Manuel Benson, who's obviously very good. Their striker is also very good. Colioso's rapid. Baptiste, solid. Bless me, Sanderberger, very, very good. Samu Castillejo, for Christ's sake. Larios looks pretty decent at left back as well. McNally. Dara O'Shea. Stuart Dallas at right back. And then Muric in goal. How is that side in the relegation zone in the Championship? Starting lineup is strong. Vitinho is in. Jack Stevens is captain. Sanderberger. Samu Castillejo from AC Milan. How that team is in the relegation zone is remarkable. It just baffles me that Burnley are 23rd in this Championship table, because they absolutely have the quality to not be there. Change Charlie Patino to a deep line playmaker, because that's what we need to do as part of his loan agreement. Hopefully it still registers that I played there, and not because he started as a box-to-box, it will register it as a game played as box-to-box. I guess we'll wait and see afterwards, but I want to keep Arsenal sweet in case there are any other youth players over the course of the save that we want to try and loan in from Arsenal, because we're certainly going to rely on loans from big clubs in this save to help us be competitive in whatever division we're in. We're not in the position to be able to financially compete with anyone really in this division other than Bristol Rovers perhaps. Owen Beck's in a decent position. He stands the ball up, and Warren Caddy's there, but he heads wide. First chance comes, first chance goes. We're controlling possession, that's what we want, is what I'll say. No one's actually playing that well for either side. So it's still very much there for the taking as a fixture. And we might take it. Alfie Doy, 1-0 Cambridge United, 5 minutes into the second half. Now a side has finally made the breakthrough. We score our first goal of the day. Kirk with the corner, JJ with the header. Nodded back across by Casey Palmer, and Alfie Doy couldn't miss from there. 1-0 Yellers. Now we've got some players that are playing well. Mad how a goal just changes things, isn't it? Oh, please tell me that they're not going to score late on here. Oh, I had a little bit of a panic when he squared to take that ball, and this guy was stood there. Blow your whistle, ref. Blow your whistle, mate. We're all wanting that 1-0 win. We very nearly had a 2-0 win. Wow. Hwang off the bench hits the post. We nearly doubled our advantage. We don't need to, though. We've beaten Burnley by 1-0. That's a nice victory. Well done, lads. Take those 3 points very happily. I didn't anticipate that we'd get that result. Burnley just massively underachieving this season. They're underachieving just as much as we're overachieving. Well done, Alfie. Great game, pal. Bristol Rovers in 7 days' time. Bristol Rovers bottom of the table, but with a 4-game unbeaten streak, so they absolutely could do one on us here away from home. There's no way that the Memorial Ground is that bloody big, though. Been 2 or 3 times, and it's certainly not even close. With your pop-up stand and your open terrace. Unless they've rebuilt since I was last there. Charlie Patino trying to play make from deep. Not really doing it. Mr. Rovers on a counter-attack. Ebioe is fast. Amas. Collins. Don't foul him. Crooks. Goal. 36 seconds is all it took for the side that are bottom of the league to take the lead against us. Lovely! Come on. At the very least, I don't want to lose this game, please. Kirk, Patino, Palmer. Oh! Casey loves a rocket. We might not lose it. Unbelievable finish from Casey Palmer. That is us level. And we'll take that. After beating Burnley, to lose to Bristol Rovers would have been pretty embarrassing. But when we've got that sort of quality, we shouldn't be losing to teams like this at all. Oh God, Liam Kelly's injured. What? Potential arm injury? No. Don't do it to me. Are the goalkeeping injuries back, or are we just unlucky again? If Liam Kelly's out for a significant period of time, then there goes any chance we had of finishing in the top half, I think. Jack Stevens is decent, but he's not top half of the Championship decent. Sorry, Steve-o. We get a 1-1 draw against Bristol Rovers. I'll say you're unlucky, but I would have liked to win that game. I wanted to win that game, really. Now then, the question is, how long is Liam Kelly going to be out for as Chelsea win the Carabao Cup final? 3 to 5 weeks with a fractured wrist. He's out for a month. We'll send him to a specialist. Casey Palmer impressed. It was a hell of a finish. Superb in front of goal. Thank you, mate. Up next, Ipswich away in 7 days. Ipswich away. It still wants me to put Warren Caddy out wide, but for the time being, Caddy's starting up top still. Keep Casey Palmer on the right. Shola at cam. Hannibal will be available in the next fixture. We'll put Pip Pert on the bench. Young 20-year-old goalkeeper, just in case something happens to Jack Stevens. It shouldn't, but hopefully we'll be okay. Ipswich are chasing the playoffs. We're trying to just keep the points tally ticking over, but this is our chance to get revenge after losing at the Abbey. Portman Road definitely isn't... Jesus Christ, that's not Portman Road. That's one area of FM that really could do with some work, is the size of grounds relative to club. You have to be objective about these things, not subjective. That'll be a pen, won't it? Lovely! Cheers, Liam. You give away a lot of penalties, I have noticed, Mr. Bennett. It's going to be 1-0 Ipswich after 17 minutes. Unless Jack Stevens can pop up with an absolute belter, which he can't. Bennett, can he make up for giving away the pen by delivering a fantastic cross, or at least helping build a goal-scoring move? He's built a move. It's a goal-scoring move. Charlie Kirk rises up at the back post. We're level 10 minutes after going behind, right in front of those travelling fans that have travelled in their numbers. Although away fans are down the side of the pitch at Portman Road, but still. Fantastic cross, fantastic goal. Charlie Kirk isn't great, but certainly is doing well enough for us at the moment to fill in that gap whilst we wait for the summer to really improve in that area. First half stoppage time. Liam Bennett got a few options. It's a great run. There's a man in the middle. It's Shola Shortire. That's 2-1 Cambridge. We have scored in first half stoppage time. 14th goal of the Championship season for Shola Shortire, and Liam Bennett has made up for giving away the penalty. Well and truly, that was a brilliant run. Picking it up about 50 yards out, driving down the right-hand side and drilling it into the middle. Terrible defending by Ipswich, but for the time being, I don't bloody care. This is a long highlight. The build-up play has been superb. It has to end in something. There's no point in having possession for possession's sake. You're waiting for the mistake to come that gifts them the ball, but the minute it hasn't, Shortire looks for Caddy, who was onside, and... nope, offside. It's a tremendous finish off the underside of the bar, but it won't count. Should probably make some changes in defence, but I don't really want to adjust that unit at the moment. 5 minutes to go, less than. We'll just try and see it out from here if we can. West Brom go top with a 4-1 lead against Reading. 7 minutes added on here. Everybody getting booked in the side, but if it helps us power towards a win, then we'll take it. And we have indeed powered towards a win. Cambridge United win at Portman Road by 2-1. Nice work, everyone. That was superb. Without our starting goalkeeper, without Nico Serrano, without Hannibal, we pick up another really good victory. Frederick Ananu. To be fair, he's actually alright. But at the moment, we're happy with Liam Bennett. I'll have a look through that list. We'll send my assistant there. That will do us for this episode. Getting the results in. If I could actually find the bloody schedule. So we get a defeat to West Brom, but we beat Burnley, we beat Ipswich, and I'm happy enough with 7 points from those 4 games. Would have anticipated losing to Ipswich and beating Rovers. So to get a point from Rovers and a win against Ipswich and 4 from what we thought we'd get 3 from, we'll take it. We'll very much take it. Coming up next is the month of March. We're really not that far away from the end of the season now, all things told. Derby, Stoke, 2 relegation threatened sides, QPR mid-table, Blackburn chasing the playoffs, Cardiff in the playoffs, likely for the next episode before a season finale after that. That will do us for today, though. Thank you very much for watching this YouTube video. Do drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And do come and join me on stream so you can see all the behind the scenes. I'll see you next time.